Hey everybody, I've come to do the video today on the postcards. So, we might get a bit of interference. I took a video just before of my two little beautiful babies, cats, over there on my craft table. So we might hear a few bangs now, but then again they might be good. I don't know. So, I've got a pile of washies. I've got a pile of bits. And I've got some postcards. The first one is Cancun. Second one is, I don't actually know, Beyond the Valley, Ivind Earl, Los Angeles. Don't know where that is. And a hummingbird, a blue-throated hummingbird. I've been inundated. Now I'm trying not to get this glare. Hang on, I'll try and... I've been inundated by people because wanting to know how to do this. So I thought, right, well, I'll start off and we can see how we go. I'm hoping this glare is not too much. We had a beautiful day here yesterday in Tasmania of 21, and now today it's rainy and cold and whatever. Everybody out there yesterday was glorious in their, shorts and t-shirts and summer dresses, and now it's raining and... Now, I need to... Sorry, I should have got this organised before. And of course, when I want something, it's not here. So, I will just scoot and get it. Usually I have everything in place. Scott's here to pass it to me, but today has been one of those days. Had to go to the doctor's yesterday to see if my magnesium levels had gone, and potassium levels had gone up, and they'd gone up a little bit. So now let me have a look. No, I need to go that way. That's better. Yeah, so they hadn't gone up. So, well, they've gone up a little bit, but I don't have to have another. There we go. I'll just talk because you can figure it out. I'll just show you what I do, and then you can follow along after, or make your own, or get the idea, or whatever you want to do. Because I don't do tutorials because everybody does things differently, and I just think if you watch you can get an idea of what people do. And I'm sorry that my camera just doesn't, my camera stand doesn't go behind me, so you have to watch me from front, but I don't think it's the problem. Yep, because you can see what I'm doing anyway. Yeah, so I went to get some bloods yesterday, and my levels have gone up a little bit, but not a lot. So I'll just have to take more tablets to combat tablets, to make more tablets, and you know how the story just goes. And I'm jack shit of eating bananas because that's what I've got to take to get the magnesium up. Is banana, well, magnesium. You have to eat bananas, but it's not mine. It's not diet, I'm afraid. It's just a bit of everything. Mostly the cancer drugs. So let's put up with that. And if I have to have an infusion, oh, look at these. I'm just going off a little bit of a beautiful little scissors my daughter gave me. They're very sharp too. Yeah, I'm just going off on a few bits here. But yeah, so if I just have to go and have blood infusions every now and then, well, then that's what's got to happen. There's nothing we can actually do about it. I'll live with it. You always live with something, and there is a lot worse people out there than me. So people whinge and sook when they got colds and miserable, but sometimes you just got no idea. And you just live with it because there's nothing you can do. And me, I'm just happy to be alive. I'm just happy to be able to craft and be alive. Yeah, I get a bit cranky when I have to have these things, but I'll just take it out on my crafting. That all comes out in the wash. Oh, so they say. But yeah, lots of people responded to these postcards. So, look at that. There's your first one done. So all it is bits and pieces of stuff I hoard. Not I don't hoard anything. I use everything and anything I can find. But yeah, so it's just bits and pieces of things that I like, and I just find them all, put them in bags, and I'll show you in a minute. I should do a storage. See, can't help myself, got to keep adding. So that's the first one, and what I do is I keep stuff in bags. I don't know if you can see that. And then all little pieces and bits of bags, and then when I want to do something, I just empty the bag out onto the table and get exactly what I need. So I'm going to do this. Oh, it's my bloody scalpel. I've done with Christmas stuff. I've done my Christmas journals, so thank you to everybody that's bought them. I don't really like doing Christmas stuff much, so I've done all my Christmas journals, and they're all up on the Etsy, or some are, some being bought. And so now I don't know what I'm going to play with this time. I don't know what I'm going to make. I might be doing some more homemade embellishments, which I've been making, because then I put them in my journals or swap them. I do a lot of swaps. I love swapping. I just think it's fun because we don't get a lot. I might put her this side. Because I don't get a lot of stuff here in Australia, swapping's fun, especially with my friends from Japan and China, and get some interesting things. And someone asked me if I have all this planned because they can't believe that I work the way I do. And no, I don't have anything planned. Like I said, I dump stuff out of bags. I pick out washies. I just dump a pile. I don't actually sit there and procrastinate and think, oh, wow, I'll use this one, or this matches this or that, because I can't match anything, because I never know what I'm going to use to match with. So no, it's not all pre-planned. It's just the way I do it. This is Tim Holtz, I think. Strip ribbon ideology. Yep, Tim Holtz. Yes, I can't plan anything, and yes, it is me that does this. I just mix and match, and for some unknown reason, I am fantastic at it, and I'll admit it myself, because I just mix and match, and it just seems to all work. I don't know why. Maybe I'm good at it, which I like to think I am. Nothing like blowing your own trumpet, is there? But no, I just do it. And I don't keep my... here's another one that'll freak you out. I don't keep all my Tim Holtz stamp pads or the inking pads. When I run out... Hang on, I've got to find my... When I run out of my pads, these ones, Distress Inks, I've got about 10 of them. I don't add the colours that they come with, I just add any. So I've got the re-inkers. Did have the re-inkers. Hang on. So I've got Walnut Stain, Vintage Photo, and Walnut Stain. what's this one? Aged mahogany. And so so this one's walnut stain. So I'll just get maybe the aged mahogany and just drop a bit. And that soaks up. So I don't keep them the same. I don't care what colours they are because they all come out like that when I do them. So yeah, I don't keep, just for those that are interested, I don't keep them the same. I just keep adding the re-inking stuff to it. Not really bothered by the colours. They're all a brown of some sort. People might find that strange, but that's the way I do it. That's just a hint, so you don't have to keep buying certain things. I just pile them all on or put them in there. But then again, that's the way I work. I hope this is not being a pain with light. So this here now, so that, there you go. That's the different ink. To me, it's not much difference. It's all good, all the same. Unless you're doing something specific or you're pretty funny about stuff like that, and you have to match and be pretty. And if you are, well then you need to do that. But I just plod along. I hope you can see. All I'm doing is grabbing these embellishments from this pile and putting them on. You can still see the postcard. There's the back. Now, I like this idea of mine because they're Tim Holtz dolls, so they're pretty hardy, and I want to get some colour into them, but it's very hard to find stuff that these are the Faber-Castell Pip Artist pens. So now I just give it a bit of a scrub and then a rub to make it stay, because otherwise you can see, because it's nothing, the colour, a lot of colour won't stick to it. So I just like to just give it a bit of colour. Now look at that. That wouldn't be me. It's upside down. See? I just reach for things and dear me, things happen. Upside down they go. And I think I've got enough on there now. Well, I say that, but I never do. I always just keep putting bits and pieces on and around it to make it. Okay, there's another one finished. So you got your washies, you got bits and pieces, there's stamps, there's washi tape, there's letters from an old unused chipboard set I had, words, and there's a lady stamp in the middle. So that's that one. And this is a big one, the Cancun one. I pick up stuff from everywhere. I must admit, I use eBay every day. I'm an eBay addict. I love auctions on eBay. I get lots of stuff from eBay. When I get multiples and lots of it, I share it around with my friends. So if you ever see Little Red Wagon, my Little Red Wagon with my friend Renee, she'll have some, and the Mushroom Market, Tracy will have some, because I just love sharing. And sometimes you get done over, quite a bit you get done over by people, but sometimes you just got to learn and put it out there. Now, you know what? That writing's that blimmin' small. I can't even see which way is up. So it doesn't matter. I'll just put this end up. Yeah, so I love sharing, and my friend Michelle from America was really surprising the other day and was really knocked me out of left field. She sent me this most amazing journal. You've probably seen it because I did some journaling in it and put a video up of Barbie in her car. But yeah, she sent me this journal just out of nowhere. And I thought, wow, isn't that kind? I love it. People can be very generous and very kind. And I suppose you don't really kind of notice things much, but when you get sick and you feel, you know, a bit yucky a lot of the time, and you don't have many people. I don't have any family. My parents are dead, and yeah, I don't have any family except for Scott. And my beautiful daughter has gone away. She and her boyfriend have decided to travel Australia in their caravan, work and travel. And they're starting off in Melbourne for my friends overseas. They're going around Australia. This is what it looks like so far. So I've done the background, and now I'm adding. Done the background a bit first, and then figured out where I'm going to put this beautiful gentleman. So I've sat him there, and then I'll fix the rest up. Yeah, so they're going around Australia working in their caravan. So it's just Scott and I and our beautiful baby animals. And do I get lonely? No. I have too much craft to do. Scott does his own thing. I have my craft to do, and I love doing my craft. I do all sorts, as you know. I love playing around. That is my biggest thing. I just play and play and create, as you know, and then I help my friends. With things that they can't do, hence the channel. And this is hands-on, so everybody can understand how to do this. It's virtually a stick and plonk kind of thing, but people like watching this stuff. So while they like watching it, I'll do it. I love your comments, good and bad. You get, like I said, I welcome feedback on comments, and I will always answer whether it's good or bad. One girl said to me last week, oh, on my Franken pages, oh, they're not Franken pages in my opinion. And I said, well, that's your opinion. If you don't like it, don't watch it. And that's true. I won't back down. If you don't like what you don't want to watch, or you don't think it's what it should be, well, then there's plenty of channels to go to. I am one in a very small minority. Right, have a look at this. So, like I said, I laid down that's how I do my stuff. All of my collages, my Franken papers, everything. I lay down the base, I add the main feature, and then I'll work around it. I don't want to take away any more sky. You got your postcard mark up here. And like I said, you can actually put these in envelopes and send them because, oh my God, I did it right. I got it up the right way. You can write on them. You can do what you want with them. You can put them in your journals. Get my faithful Marilyn out and add it in here. I can add it, stick it in. or I can add it with a paper clip. Poor old faithful Marilyn. Actually, I've added a page to Marilyn. You would be impressed. Where is it? My beautiful friend Lynn from America sent me a beautiful package. Ah, here we go. A beautiful package the other day. Da-da-da. Look at that. How awesome is that? Look at those stamps. And then our stupid Australian Post had to put a dumb old sticker on it. But I love them. They're fantastic. I don't get those stamps, so, you know, I'm going to do my journaling. I've stuck it down to that page, so I'll put my journaling on there. I love it. I think it's awesome. That's where I collect them. But anyway, but back to this. Yes, so there's 3 done. So, backgrounds first, focal image, and then work around. And that's what I was going to kind of do today. I was going to, well, say on this one here, this is a tag, so we might just go around the outside with a bit of this freaky coloured ink. I don't know what it is, but it looks pretty good. I didn't even look when I've done that. Mahogany, I think. So we want to make a background. What kind of background shall we make? I'm just doing these on the spur of the moment. Oh, hang on. Why don't we do a tag in a tag? That's a good idea. So this is, I can show you that no, it's not set up, and I do it just off hat. I don't know, I'm going to start making some snippet things, but everybody does the old snippet thing. So I've got to figure out how to do it that it's unique to me. Because I can't sew because of problems. Now if I cover that up and put Paris, so that's covered. Alright, then how about we get this man. Which way is he going to go? So we need to do this leg. Give you a leg, mate. How about we put him just there like that? Oh, beautiful. Yep. And let's see what else. How about we give him a, what's this? Day to day. Yep, we'll give him one of these. Maybe down the bottom. We'll give him a, yep, that'll do. Stamp up the top. What else can we find in here? You think he wants, yeah, give him a bingo card. Maybe he might want to go and play bingo on this fine day. I'm not, as I told you many a times, a wet glue person. I will use tape. I buy my tape in bulk. I do not like wet glue. It wrinkles my paper. It wrinkles. It makes my paper funny. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. So I'm not a wet glue person user of any form. Let's have a look. Now also have, if I can find my pen, oh, here we go, some rub-ons. So, oh, those bloody dogs next door. Put some rub-ons up the side of it. And complete. Oh, wait a minute. I'll get my... No, I don't want to use that one. I'll use the yellow one. It's a yellow kit pen. And then I just... Yeah. Band-Aids are hence because I cut myself all the time. There you go. Look at that. Now you can put something in here if you want and make it right on the back of it. So that's just something I've made. So, so there's that one. Let's have a look. What else can I find? Okay. I've got this picture of an old book. So let's see if we can alter. It's fun. I absolutely love doing this. It's so relaxing. It's makes my mind think. I can wander. I can just little simple things, you know. I think people tend to overthink a lot of things because they all have to be perfect and matching and all of that kind of stuff, but sometimes that just doesn't work. You don't have to be perfect, but some people have to have it matching and this matching, that matching, and so, but sometimes it works, sometimes it just doesn't. Me, I don't bother because I don't put pressure on myself. I just slap it down and what I end up with is what I get. That's easy. I'm not saying that's a bad thing not to be pressured, because it's good fun to challenge yourself, but if you don't want any necessary, you know, added pressure, just do what you do. Now if I get that, I can make this into a tag. Look at that. Witches, Wizards and Wands, happy birthday. Look at that. So I've just turned that little picture from a magazine into a thing. Now we can back that. You can back, oh, I haven't got one here. No, I haven't got anything to show you to back it on. But you can back it onto a card. You can back it on, oh, hang on. There, manila. You can back it onto a tag. You can back it onto anything. You could just, I know what we'll do. We'll get Faithful Marilyn out. Faithful Marilyn. Alright. I'm going to back this tag. I mean, I don't know what you use it for. It's fun. It puts a bit of interest. Okay, here we go. Actually, I might put it down here. Give her a bit of colour. There you are. Backed onto Marilyn. So when you turn your pages in Marilyn, there she is. See, it's as easy as that. So the ones we made today were the bridal couple, and that was the blue-throated hummingbird postcard, the Cancun postcard, and the Evened Ill Beyond Valley postcard. And then I just made that little quick tag to show you that, you know, it's easy as pie. So I hope you've enjoyed it. If there's anything else, just ask, and I'm quite willing to help you, or whatever you want to do. I do swaps. I'm quite open to things to help. So if you have any problems, just give us a yell and I'll help you. So everybody, I hope you all have a fantastic day. See ya.